For this video, I'm going to do something different and pass it on to my friend Michael, who is a big fan of the original Halloween movie. I don't know how to segue this segment into his segment, so Halloween's a good movie, and here's a Frozone costume that I'm wearing this year. Alright, take it away, Michael.
Alright guys, with it being October, it's only right that we jump into the movie that is a must-see during this time of year. Halloween. No, not that one. Yeah, no, definitely not that one. Alright, that's better. So over the past 4 decades, slasher films have been a staple in the movie world, and honestly, it's because of the iconic villains in the movies. You've got Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Ghostface, Chucky, and of course, the king of them all, Michael Myers.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Okay, no, not him. Now that's more like it. I say king because when Halloween came out, there wasn't really another horror film out there at the time that could be compared to it. In fact, when it comes to masked killers, the only movie to really have a similar antagonist before Halloween's release was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And that movie was banned in a few places, so we can't really give it the credit of being OG. With Halloween, it put slasher films on the map. The movie is about a 6-year-old boy who kills his older sister on Halloween night and then is locked in a mental institution. 15 years later, right before Halloween, he manages to escape and go back to his hometown where he spends all of Halloween stalking babysitters and even managing to kill a few over the course of the night. It's really a pretty simple story. A story so simple that it almost wasn't even called Halloween. Originally, it was going to be called The Babysitter Murders, but due to the fact that there wasn't really a big budget for the film, everyone decided to change the movie so that it would take place in one day. And of course, what better day to set a story of a creepy guy stalking and killing teens than on Halloween? It's genius, right? Honestly, I've grown up on this movie, and for it to be released in 1978, it still holds up to this day. While watching it, you might not realize that it's really cheaply made, but that's because John Carpenter did a fantastic job making every shot of the movie look really good. The way he used different camera angles and lighting to his advantage really helped to set the tone for the film. That, combined with the catchy Halloween theme music, that's the recipe for an overall great piece of cinema. Because of their low budget, they had to stretch what they had and do what they could to make sure the movie would be worth watching for audiences. This didn't really seem to be a challenge because not only was the movie successful, but it paved the way for the slasher craze of the 80s and the 90s. That's how we ended up with franchises like A Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Child's Play, which are all great, but it's no Halloween. As for the villain of the movie, I get we aren't supposed to like him, but the fact that we share the same name just makes me feel very, very close to him.
Oh, shit, man! Charlie, where the fuck you been at, man? Don't you know we've been looking all over this motherfucker for you? And why the hell you dressed like me anyway? If them kids come around and see us dressed up in the same shit, you're gonna ruin the whole effect!
No, but seriously, there's something about him that is creepy, but it draws you in. Maybe because we don't know what his motive is in the first movie. The sequels try to give him backstory, but that's been received in all sorts of ways over the years. One thing all fans can pretty much agree on is the fact that the mysterious nature of Myers in the first movie is what makes the movie as good as it is. It's creepy, it's intriguing, and overall just good story material. Having a killer whose motive you don't understand keeps you invested. Of course, while watching it, you hope that Laurie Strode gets the upper hand by the end of the movie, but the presence of Myers on screen is one you look forward to as the movie progresses. It's definitely a classic as far as horror films go, and well, films in general. People love this movie to death. And if you don't understand that, well,
You don't know what death is.